Welcome everyone to Daily Hope. We are in Daniel chapter 11. Have you ever watched the news to see what's happening in the world and been overwhelmed by what you see? Have you ever read the news, read something online and just been absolutely just confounded with how to make sense about what God is doing in the world with all of the evil, all of the different maneuverings of nations, empires, and rulers? Well, Daniel 11 helps us look at global affairs with an eye of faith. Let me read to you Daniel 11, verse 3. Then a mighty king will arise who will rule with great power and do as he pleases. After he has arisen, his empire will be broken up, parceled out toward the four winds of heaven. It will not go to his descendants, nor will it have the power he exercised, because his empire will be uprooted and given to others. Now, look at this perspective. The span of this time that these verses covers is it's a long time, and it's not just an overnight perspective. It's actually a perspective that allows us to step back and look at many years at a glance. Now look at how it starts. A mighty king is going to arise. There are many rulers and empires, political parties, or leaders that rise up with a lot of power, with what appears to be the ability to do whatever they want, with no check from a godly perspective on their reign and authority. But watch what Daniel says. After they have arisen, their empire will be broken up. And it will lose their power and their empire will be uprooted. To God, 1,000 years is like a day. We get caught up in the moment, and that gets us into an anxious mindset, into a fearful mindset. But Daniel just invites us to see it from a whole different perspective, the way that God looks at it all. And he reminds us that God has the upper hand on all that is going on in the world. He is omniscient. He is omnipotent. God is everywhere. God is all-knowing, and God is all-powerful. Listen to Psalm 33, verse 10. The Lord foils the plans of the nations. He thwarts the purposes of the peoples. But the plans of the Lord stand firm forever. His purposes of his heart through all generations. Take heart today. When you are feeling overwhelmed, feeling challenged by what you see going on in the news, remember this. Remember chapter 10, where Daniel fasted and prayed and he sought God for his favor. Remember to pray. Remember to seek God. And number two, remember the purposes of God's heart will endure and stand firm for all generations. Be encouraged today. God's plans are standing firm. So let's pray. Let's get busy doing good and showing the world who Jesus Christ is. And let our peace reflect the confidence that comes from knowing that God is on the throne. God bless you. Have a great day.